Hi, I'm Dave Jacobs, and welcome to Quick Coaching. Have you ever wondered what people are thinking when they're listening to you preach? Maybe you don't want to know, but wouldn't it be something if you could read their minds? Would you hear things like, why doesn't she take that screaming baby out of the service? Or, my gosh, what is that smell? Where could we go for lunch after church? Or maybe, now don't forget to send that report off to Bruce first thing in the morning. Well, if I were listening to you speak and you could read my mind, here are some things that you wouldn't want to hear. I don't understand what he's getting at. Come on, the Bible doesn't say that. Okay, wrap it up. You're putting these poor souls to sleep. And then there's the thought I had a while back while listening to a college commencement speaker. Why did he pick this topic to speak on? Well, teaching topically versus book studies, it's hard. It's hard to come up with the topics. Sometimes we pick topics that are of interest to us, which might not be the same as a topic our audience is going to find helpful. It takes time to pray and to think and to evaluate your current context in order to select a subject that'll be timely. It's much easier to pick the first thing that pops into your head and then try to convince yourself that it was the Holy Spirit. But here are some helpful questions to ask yourself before or after you've chosen a topic. Number one, what can I bring to this audience or to this subject that is unique? Now, truth is truth, and I don't think we need to feel obligated to come up with something new every time we speak, but you're a unique individual with a perspective and life experiences that are especially yours. What can you give your listeners? What can you give to the topic that'll be unique? Number two, what do you think these people need to hear? Now, once again, this takes time to determine. Ask your spouse, ask your leaders what they think the congregation needs to hear. Ask the members of your congregation what they think the need is. But after you come up with a topic, try to be as objective as you can and ask question number three, why do I think they need to hear this? Let's say that you determine that your church needs to be taught on love. Well, why do you think that? Well, it's because of this, I'm going to speak on that. What if you're misinterpreting the this? The this could be a symptom of a greater need. Or are you choosing a topic because one individual complained to you about something they think you need to teach on in the church? Well, that's not a good enough reason for selecting a topic. Number four, what are the most important elements of this subject or this topic that need to be dealt with? Don't feel like you've got to say all that can be said on your particular topic. I've actually heard speakers say, well, there was just so much that I could say about this, I didn't know what to leave out, and that's why my sermon went for 2 hours. Well, I'll tell you, you better get good at knowing what to leave out, or your people are going to start checking out. You've got a lifetime to teach. Pace yourself. Number five, if I had to reduce this message down to one sentence, what would it be? Determine what the it is, and then let that be your guide. What do you want them to take home with them? Keep it simple, keep it clear, keep it obvious. And then number six, is it possible that there's a topic that would be more timely or more appropriate? As I've already said, this takes time to think through, to pray through, to talk through, but isn't that a worthy investment of your time? You see, you'll never have a greater opportunity to influence your entire congregation than on Sunday morning, and one of your most effective tools for influence is your gift of teaching. Take the time to think through the topics you speak on. Use the questions I've suggested to help you pick topics that'll be the right message at the right time for the right people. And while you're doing that, just thank God that you really can't read their minds. This is Dave Jacobs with some quick coaching. Have a great week.